Hey guys, it's Mr. McComb. I'm coming to you again on a Friday now. One more video for the week. Sorry if you've been waiting. I tried to send one of these out yesterday, but I totally messed up the video, so I decided to just wait till today. I guess I didn't change the date either, so I think today is May 22nd. But this is something I put together yesterday, and unfortunately had some issues with the video, but that'll happen. Today we're going to get into some sharing time, so hopefully you're finished up for the week. If you're using today for your catch-up time, that's great, so take advantage of that. And then next week we're just finishing up some things, no new assignments. I'll probably send out some end of the year stuff and do a couple more of these videos, but we've reached the end, so good job guys. Hope you had a good time in this past week. I've had a lot of people already turn things in, so it shouldn't be too many reminders to send out. Really do want to thank you before we get started for all the work you've put in and the emails you've been sending to stay in touch and let me know if you have issues or problems along the way. And let's go ahead and have a little fun today and for the rest of the time we have here. Next week we've got our virtual field day and some other little things going on, so hopefully we'll find out more about how that's going to work. But here's Friday sharing time. Again, meant for this to be Thursday, so the date's wrong, but either way, here we go. Let's talk about what we got. Let me see if I can get going. All right, so first of all, before we get into music shout-outs, this is a band called Arctic Monkeys, which was one of my favorites when I was in college. I actually went to Dublin, Ireland when I was in between summers in college, and these guys were kind of coming around then too, and they're from England, so it's kind of that English-Irish sort of feel. I listened to this a lot then and kind of came to know some friends, made some good friends just from this kind of music and enjoying it. So these guys have been around for a while. They're about my age. This picture, they look pretty young. That's about how I looked when I was back in Dublin back in the days. So anyway, that's Arctic Monkeys, still around. This is their first album, though. It's one I still love to listen to a lot. Reminds me of some of the good old times, and it's fun to play outside, especially on a nice warm day. So there's that, Arctic Monkeys, good English rock band. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Poll question today is about how we're doing with our siblings. I found these are a couple of funny little memes to help us kind of lead into that. So poll question today is, how are you getting along with your brothers and sisters during this time? Yet another interesting poll. So for the most of us, it's the same as usual, which is great. A few of us better than normal, a few of us worse than normal. Hopefully it's gotten better since the time you filled out the survey a couple weeks ago, wherever it might have been. So that's too bad for that. Again, I know sometimes when we're cooped up, it might be stressful, intense, and hard to get along when you're close to people all the time, the same people all the time without much places to go. So hopefully for those three, it's been getting along a little better lately. But it's good that most of us have been getting along about the same, so that's good. We're kind of around the house, obviously, not able to go out and do sports or other things like we normally would, so it's good to be able to get along with those siblings as best you can. My son and daughter get along pretty well to begin with, and they've been getting along just fine lately. My daughter's enjoyed doing school stuff with my son, who's in second grade, or just finishing second grade, and she's in preschool. And my son's done a good job helping her out with her schoolwork too, and then obviously playing together, going on walks together. So hopefully everybody else is doing okay out there too. All right, 25-second videos. I actually found a few GIFs for us to look at. I kind of found that's easier than finding long videos. So here's a panda one. I like the pandas. I like this one at the very end that tumbles over like a backward somersault. Pandas playing. That's super cute. This one, I think that's fake, so Slappy gets, but I think maybe the falling through the ice is definitely pretty funny. So anyway, penguins are fun too. Here's a neat one about on the farm shenanigans going on. The goats jumping up. And the horse doesn't even seem to mind. Probably feels like a nice little back massage. So there's that, and then one more penguin. This is a penguin scaring a guy, and then the guy falls. Oh, and so just funny, that little penguin there. That would scare me too. I'd probably fall back as well if I didn't expect to get charged by a penguin. Cool. All right, cool. All right, poll question today we're going to get into is about making food at home. So we had a question about getting carry out and where we're going for that. And I also had a question about some of the things we've had as far as your favorite home cooked meals during this time. So let's go through this real quick and keep it rolling. Let's see, Avery said chicken, fried rice, and watermelon. That sounds super good. Vincent, tacos. We had a few people say tacos, and definitely I had my Taco Tuesday video. We're doing tacos once a week for sure. Jackson, ground turkey meatloaf for Easter dinner. Awesome. My wife makes little mini meatloafs where she uses like a cupcake tin to cook the meatloaf in, so it's like everybody gets their own little tiny meatloaf, which is good. Isaac had a birthday cake. Great. That's super awesome. Celebrating birthdays is something we can do. My wife's birthday is tomorrow, so we'll have a little cake for her as well. Molly, a 3-layer chocolate chip cookie cake. That sounds great. A lot of good, yummy adjectives going on there. Cool. Allie, steak and homemade fettuccine one night was delicious. That sounds great. I made a steak. My probably favorite has been steak that we had on Easter Sunday that I got to grill. I always give up meat for Lent. And so the end of Lent is always a fun celebration of Easter, of course. But for me, it's always fun, too, to have some nice meat. My wife got some really good steak, which was yummy to grill, and I cooked it up pretty well, I must say myself. And it was good. It was definitely good. So I saw a few people that said steak, and we'll see those as we go along, too. But steak is definitely a yummy one. Nolan, chicken cordon bleu, another good one. Yeah, if you never had chicken cordon bleu, that is amazing. It's chicken and like ham and Swiss cheese, I think. Very, very, very good combination. My Mother's Day had pasta, dinner rolls, broccoli, and cheesecake. Very cool. Colin, steak, another steak guy, good. Anthony had a meatball sandwich. That sounds super yummy too. Jacob, I think this is a breakfast one. Strata with Jetta and orange juice. Jetta is definitely good. Strata is good. Usually it's like a sausage and scrambled eggs and cheese all baked up like on a cake pan, and you just cut out the squares, and that's super good and yummy. Cool. Jack Bonner, chicken roll-ups that Mom made. Very good. John, a lot of different things. Pulled pork, stir fry, potatoes with cheese and hot sauce. Good. I like some good hot sauce too. And homemade French fries. Very cool. Liam had homemade pizza. That's fun. I hope maybe make your own crust and do all the toppings and everything else. Always good to do. Lola's Taco Tuesday. Another Taco Tuesday fan. Like I said, me too for sure. Mitch also had tacos, liking some tacos too. Josie Suttle's BLTs, that's another good one. Good. Grace Tierney, homemade chocolate cookies, very nice. Rosie, lamb chops, asparagus, potatoes, and bread. That sounds super good too. A lot of good stuff going on. Very cool. Kennedy, steak, good. Isaac had cookies, good. Jack Dunn, homemade pizza, again, good. Vincent, chicken noodle soup, good. We haven't made our own homemade chicken noodle soup, but we've had some soup days recently in the last few weeks. My son's come to like chicken noodle soup a lot just out of a can now. But since it's been a little cooler, it hasn't really gotten super hot yet. We have had some colder days where it's nice to have soup, so that's good. Molly, spaghetti and garlic bread, good. Lily Tierney, hamburgers, nice. Sophia's had a bunch, and favorite or best is Mom's spaghetti meatballs. Good. Spaghetti meatballs always a good one. Nora says her mom is not a good cook, but she makes very good pasta. Hopefully, her mom's working on a few things she can cook up. So say hi to her for me, Nora. Lily Von Holly, elk roast. That's a unique one. Sounds like you may have some hunters in her family. That sounds like something special to try. Good. Emma's had Mom's spaghetti. Good, another spaghetti fan. Very cool. Kellen, best homemade meal would be Coney. Okay, Skyline night is good. We actually made Skyline. Actually, you might have seen, I actually sliced my finger open yesterday, cutting up some onions and jalapenos for our Skyline, and that didn't feel so good. So I kind of had a fail with that, but that's something to be careful of. I had a sharp knife, and I just was going a little fast, getting a little too excited for our Skyline, and now I have a finger injury to deal with. So another reason my Thursday didn't go so well. I messed up the video I tried to make yesterday, and then of course I cut my finger pretty bad. But anyway, Skyline is a good thing. Coney's, we had freeways and all that good stuff. Pretty good. Okay. Max has had cookies. Good. Josie, homemade pineapple upside down cake. That sounds super awesome. Nice. Madison, fajitas and rice, grilled chicken, shepherd's pie, and pot roast. Very good. I made a shepherd's pie a few weeks ago, I guess. Just for you. That's a fun one to make. It's so you have like ground meat and vegetables and a nice sort of saucy gravy, and then you put mashed potatoes on top and like bake it on them and just scoop it out. Super good stuff. Shepherd's pie is very good. Finn, his dad made barbecue chicken. That sounds awesome. Good. Amy Mulvaney, smoothies. Nathan, ribs. Good. Sebastian, tortellini. Will Tiefenbach, ribs and baked potatoes. That sounds like a super good meal too. And Bailey had watermelon. Very cool. Good. Great. Good stuff. I think that's all of them. Good. Okay, so and finally, we're going to get to the show and tell time before we get to mine. We've got Sophia sent a picture of her dog Max. So this is he looks like a cuddly little guy. So there's her dog Max, Sophia and Max there. So fun picture. Again, if you want to send in your own things for show and tell, if you find any funny animal videos, that'll help me out. Like I said, I am going to put a couple of these together for next week, and we'll get into that. Okay, so all right. So for my show and tell time, let me see if I can get this to a full screen. So my show and tell is actually just a hat I'm wearing right now. I've been showing it the whole time. But let me tell you about it. So this is from a place called Camp Firebird. And just like our music today is from when I was in college. When I was in college, I was a camp counselor at Camp Firebird, which is a really special place. And it's you can see it's pretty worn out. It's got paint all over it from using. I wear this hat a lot. I don't know if you guys have seen me wear it. I think I've worn it to a couple of field trips and Servithon days. It's pretty beat up and worn out. This is the original color. It was red when I first got it, and now I wear it out in the sun all the time. It's kind of more of a pinkish color. But anyway, Camp Firebird is a camp that I would go to in college. I would be a counselor for. And it was a week-long camp for kids with epilepsy, which was actually a pretty neat experience for me. Some children that have epilepsy, seizures. It's like a sort of something goes wrong with the wiring in your brain. It's kind of like our brain has electrons and electricity that flows through it that sends signals to our body to control our body. People with epilepsy, it's kind of like when the lights flicker every now and then, like the system gets kind of messed up, unfortunately. And so it can be kind of a tough way to go about things. And so it was kind of neat for me as a camp counselor at Camp Firebird to get to be with those kids and have fun with them. And it's kind of neat to see how they, continue living their lives and have a difficult time, but they can find the good in it. So for me in college, it was always kind of a nice thing to go to where I could learn that my problems aren't the worst problems to have. And so especially as I was getting close to being done with college and worried about what I'm going to do after college and all that, I would go to Camp Firebird, have a great experience, spend a week in the woods, in the campgrounds, and in the pool, and playing with the kids and having a good time with them, and kind of learning that some people have struggles that kind of go beyond just the stuff that we deal with. So it kind of makes me think of that, especially now as we're dealing with the quarantine stuff. I know it's not fun. It seems like the worst thing in the world, but it could be a lot worse depending on what you got going on. So anyway, Camp Firebird, I wear this hat still because it's very near and dear to me. The last year I went was 2007, so I did 2005, 2006, and 2007, and I still wear this hat pretty often as a nice reminder of that. That's my little show and tell, so hopefully that will give you some good perspective on things. Again, keep in mind there's always, somebody's got it worse than you out there, even though we might all be experiencing tough times right now. All right, so let me see. Hopefully I got this back to where we go. All right, so that's going to be the end of our video today. Again, hope you guys are having a good week and finishing up the week. And next week shouldn't be too much for you. Hopefully just stay in touch. I'll send out a couple more videos. Like I've been saying all along, miss you guys a lot. Hope you enjoy, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon. Again, if you want to send me some pictures of things we can do for show and tell just to stay connected. I got a couple more questions to go to for our videos to put these together. And you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.